WWE invited me to SummerSlam this year in Cleveland, and one of the things I was looking forward to most was meeting the WWE Superstars and interacting with them, getting to know them a little better than what we see on WWE TV, and that's exactly what I was able to do. Being a part of WWE Media, beforehand, they allow you to know some of the superstars you'll be able to interview at these events. Some of these events, like the one I'll be discussing in this video, one of the WWE Community events, they don't let you know who will be there, who you can interview, until you actually arrive at that event. And I'll be making a video all about WWE Media, how to do it, the processes that you endure, all that stuff at a later date. In this video, we're talking all about WWE Superstars in person, what they're like. Are they nice? Are they intimidating? Are they mean? Do they have an attitude? Are they bubbly? All that and more in this video. Welcome back to the channel. As always, I am your host, Joey Carney. And if you are a returning subscriber, I always welcome you back. Thanks for being here. Don't forget to like and comment down below before you leave. Now, if you're a new viewer to my channel, well, if you love wrestling just as much as I do, I know that this will be the channel that you'll love to subscribe to, but also keep up with weekly. And you can follow me all across social media platforms, whether that's Instagram or TikTok. Well, because those are my two top ones that I use the most every day, by the way. The handles are @TheAngleJoey. Go follow me there. You can see all the videos that I'll be discussing in this video on YouTube. I like to do shorter form content on TikTok and Instagram, and the longer form videos that kind of go along the same lines as the shorter form content right here on YouTube. So if you haven't yet, smash that subscribe button down below like the true tribal chief, the OTC, Roman Reigns would. And let's continue to build the wrestling community right here on YouTube. So yes, in this video, we're talking all about the WWE Superstars, interacting with them in person, and man, what an experience to begin with SummerSlam was. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, I'll be making a video later, a later date, about the whole media process and so forth. But the WWE Superstars are such, like, they're real life Marvel superheroes, because all the ones that I was able to interact with, and it's too many to count on fingers at this point, they were all genuine people. And I want to start by talking about one in particular, and that is, I'm not even going to try to say her name properly because I won't do it justice. Chelsea Green! Nah, I'm not even going to try it. Chelsea Green. One of the nicest and most bubbly WWE Superstars I have ever met. Now, during my time at SummerSlam, one of those nights I went to a GCW event where her husband, Matt Cardona, had introduced her and said, "Oh, big surprise tonight, Chelsea Green, my hot wife is here." He pointed to the entranceway, they played her WWE music, and she did not come out. And he basically turned around and said, "No way. You are not getting Chelsea Green." It was just a ploy by a great heel, Matt Cardona, the GM of GCW. Now, the next day, I was able to interact with Chelsea Green, and I had mentioned to her that, well, her husband played a nice trick on us the night before. She knew what I was talking about, and she did a video with me, which you'll be seeing clips here and there throughout this video, but you can go see the full thing on my Instagram, @TheAngleJoey. Where we talked about that, how she said she's gonna reprimand him when he gets home. But overall, she just like played right into it. I asked her, I said, "Hey Chelsea, can we do a quick video real fast?" And she's like, "Yeah, what about?" And I basically said, you know, your husband, Matt Cardona, the night before announced, and she knew exactly where I was going with it. And she goes, "Let's do it, let's go." And it was just a great time. She was bubbly, she was really, really genuine. She was laughing with me, she was talking with me after. It was just a really great time. And she overall is a 10 out of 10 person in real life. And by the way, people were saying on Instagram I'm killing kayfabe by talking about what these WWE Superstars are like in real life. But newsflash, we are in the reality era where everything is online. So if you really think that The Undertaker is a dead guy, maybe you should wake up, because he ain't. So yeah, let's continue with other superstars. Another WWE superstar I want to discuss in this video, which by the way, I don't think I said it earlier, but this all happened at a WWE Community event, a food drive that WWE was doing for the local Cleveland area. We were able to come in, media members, as well as WWE Universe, the WWE Universe, were able to come in and help pack meals. And I would like to mention that everybody packed 100,000 meals, $82,000 raised for Connor's. I mean, WWE goes above and beyond in every city that they do these big PLEs in. And I was able to witness it firsthand at SummerSlam. These community events, I've been to a couple WWE PLEs as media before. A full year now, because SummerSlam last year was my first one. So a full year of doing PLEs, and every year I'm able to get involved with the community events. And just a great thing that WWE does. Every big city or every big event that they go to, every city, they do these food drives. So yes, Chelsea Green was the first one. Another one where you really don't need any explanation. Big E. I mean, this guy, well, he sweats a lot. But he knows that. He sweats a lot. You can see in videos, his shirt was just drenched in sweat. But he just came out and was just taking selfies, saying hi to everybody, talking, and just packing meals and really being in the moment. And that goes along the lines of another WWE superstar. At the time, you'll see in videos and pictures and clips that I add throughout this video, she was holding the WWE Women's Championship because it was the morning of SummerSlam that we did this event. It was Saturday morning in Cleveland. The WWE Women's Champion at the time, Bayley, she came out, she chugged her coffee. I'll post that video as well. And again, if you want to see full-length videos, go to my Instagram, @TheAngleJoey. Everything is there. Everything is covered. And even on my Twitter, @TheAngleJoey. And you can see all full-length videos and pictures and whatnot of all these events that I'm discussing. Bayley came out. She just high-fived everybody. And she didn't waste any time. She got in there quickly and just started packing meals. And, like, they had us lined up, like, assembly lines at these different tables. And, like, the WWE Superstars were, like, sporadic with fans and volunteers at these tables. So, like, you'll have, like, 7 people at a table and, like, one WWE Superstar. And they're all interacting, and you see, like, the human side of these superstars come on. Not that they don't show up, they haven't showed up before, but they just blend in with everybody else. And it was such a cool thing to see, like, everybody working together for one cause to pack these meals. Like I said, 100,000 meals, $82,000 raised. Huge, huge thing by WWE. So yeah, Bayley just got into it, and she was just in the moment. You could see her. She was wearing her WWE Women's Championship as she's doing it the entire time, taking selfies, telling stories, talking with fans while packing meals. Bayley was, again, another 10 out of 10 talent. Somebody who I really want to highlight in this video is WWE Superstar Drew McIntyre. You know, if you look at him on TV, he plays a heel. At least I would say he's a heel. A lot of people say he's not a heel. He's a heel, in my book, at least. He came out, and as you can see in the clips here, he just came out and high-fived every single kid that was in his way. He just high-fived, he said hi, he was smiling. You could see that he genuinely was happy to be there. Talking with superstars, talking with the fans of WWE Universe, and really just being in it. Now, I will say, I didn't see Drew McIntyre pack one single meal, not in a bad way, because he just had fans coming up to him, and he was so in the moment that he was telling stories, he was talking to people, giving like real responses to these fans. And I do want to shout out NYC Demon Diva, Issa, one of my favorite people in all of wrestling, a fellow media member, was there. And a moment that I personally want to highlight because I saw it happen firsthand. She was talking to Drew McIntyre, and Drew McIntyre, one, remembered her, but two, remembered meeting her mom way back when in Puerto Rico, and like asked how she was. And I saw Issa's face like light up, but also like I can't really explain it. It was almost like an emotional moment because like this big time WWE superstar remembered her mom from one single interaction that they had, and it honestly, it made her mom's day the first time when they met. But like hearing the update and asking how she was, I mean, I can only imagine how that was. It was really cool to see that. So Drew McIntyre is, I made a video about it again on my Instagram. You can see it. He's one of one. This guy is top tier. He was cutting promos on CM Punk, talking to fans, like staying in character, but being real at the same time. And one thing that I want to highlight too that he said, he's like, I love that I'm able to be this Drew McIntyre, can be myself. And man, it was just so cool to see. The whole entire time of this event, like you saw him trying to get to the table to like start packing meals and doing the thing that we were there to do, but he couldn't do it. So many people just kept talking to him, taking pictures, and he was so cool and in the moment and open to everything. It was really cool to see. The Miz came out. The Miz was the host of SummerSlam, gave a really heartfelt speech about growing up in Cleveland and how Cleveland made him who he is, the success story in WWE that he is today. All came from the city and the people he grew up in and around Cleveland, Ohio. And that was when Drew McIntyre kind of like had a scapegoat. He was able to get out of there, just, you know, to get away from the crowd so he could start doing some work over there. And The Miz started taking selfies. And again, another cool guy. I didn't get to talk to The Miz because he was just involved with other things here and there. But again, just some great stories. WWE Superstars. I saw Almost was there, but he came towards the end of the event. Like I said earlier, you don't really get to know who you'll be able to interview if there is even interview opportunities being a part of WWE media at these events. Sometimes they allow you, sometimes they don't. He was one of those, Almost was one of those guys that we were able to interview after the event. He was kind of in there, walking around, doing his thing. Such a genuine dude. I wasn't able to get an interview with him, but I did get a picture with him. You can see it over here. Just a great dude. Vic Joseph, a Cleveland native, was there, the voice of NXT. I did get to interview him at this event. 3 or 4 minutes or so. Plain, quick and simple. We talked about growing up in Cleveland. And he really, like, Vic, I had never met Vic Joseph before. I've never seen him before, interacted, whatever. And he just, like, opened up and expressed such, like, heartfelt stories. And it was so genuine. Like, he talked about his father recently passing away and what SummerSlam means to him and being able to bring his son to SummerSlam. Just like his father brought him to SummerSlam, all in Cleveland where he grew up. Just a great, great human. And I love that interview. I love that interaction. Again, that's on my channel. You can go watch that. It's the most recent interview that I did. Yes, Vic Joseph, again, all top tier WWE superstars. Now, what I was not expecting was to see the American Nightmare, the WWE champion, Cody Rhodes. It's so funny how it played out. I was standing like in between two tables where they were packing meals, and surely enough, that's the way that Cody Rhodes walked down. He walked right in front of my face. And I was able to get all this footage of him. Again, on my social media, at The Angle Joey. I'm not saying it again, I promise. And this guy, when I tell you, is the most engaged human I have ever met in my entire life. He was asking other people. He was asking kids to take a picture, to sign their belts or their whatever they brought, their memorabilia. Like he was the one. Oh, let me sign that for you. Let's take a picture. Like he was such a cool guy, and I filmed like 4 minutes long, like a 4-minute video of him just interacting with these kids, and I saw him remember people from previous events. I saw him hand his WWE Championship to fans to hold so they can feel that and have that experience, take pictures with them. My favorite moment of that entire day was this young kid came up to Cody, who made him a bracelet. And on the bracelet, I don't know exactly what was said on the bracelet. I don't know. I tried to see what the bracelet said. I did see like Brandy's name, Cody's. I don't know if they got his whole family, but I know for a fact that he wrote Pharaoh's name, Cody's dog, his white husky, on the bracelet. And Cody like lit up, and he's like, man, like you spelled his name right. Like so many people spell his name wrong. Like I really do appreciate that. And you know, days prior, Cody had put out on social media that Pharaoh is 13 years old now, and he'll be retiring from traveling on the road with him to WWE events. So it was already like an emotional thing going into it. Getting this bracelet, Cody was so thankful for that moment and for the bracelet. He just kept saying, thank you so much. Like, I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, man. Like, and this little kid, I can only imagine, like, this little kid will have these memories for the rest of his life where, like, the biggest wrestler in the world, the WWE champion, just, like, had a genuine interaction with him and thanked him for his, like his present, for him being there. It was such a cool moment. And then later on at SummerSlam, Cody's iconic entrance, walking Pharaoh for the last time to the ring. Watching that in the press box, I was an emotional wreck. Because, like, dogs to me are, like, the one trigger where I'm just in tears all the time. And seeing that moment happen earlier on, Cody being so thankful for that bracelet, then seeing him walk Pharaoh to the ring for the last time, it was an emotional roller coaster the entire night watching that. But these are the moments that that matter most. And it was I'm so thankful and fortunate enough that I was able to experience that per WWE, to have those moments and be able to, you know, record those moments and share them with the world, but allow the WWE Superstars who participated in those moments to have that footage, to have those moments forever. I love that I'm able to do, you know, media with WWE, and I'm so thankful. And like that moment in particular just made the whole trip worthwhile outside of all the other stuff I was able to do. So yes, like WWE Superstars are the superheroes of the world because, you know, there's so many other sports, but these guys and girls are so engaged with their audience. I mean, they go above and beyond, out of their way to take pictures, sign autographs, do funny, stupid TikTok videos. And, you know, they don't have to know who you are. They just know that you love the thing that they love most. That's professional wrestling. And it's so cool to see. So overall, all these WWE Superstars, outside, you know, I was able to interview other people the day before at the media junket where you get to interview WWE Superstars. Baron Corbin was one that I got to discuss stuff with. Braun Breaker, the new Intercontinental Champion. Again, all great guys and girls. Great experiences, and I hope to do that again at the next WWPLE. But you made it to the end of the video. I'm so thankful that you watched all the way to here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. If you haven't already, smash that subscribe button. Now you kind of get a feel of what WWE Superstars are like in real life at these WWE events, whether it's the media junket or the community events. I'll be posting more content about my experience at SummerSlam. The next video coming your way will be all about WWE media, the perks of getting that opportunity, how to get that opportunity, what happens when you're there, all that fun stuff that I know the WWE fans are looking at, like, how the hell do you get, how do people get to do that? How do you do all that information coming your way? Smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in that video. See ya. Peace.